Alright, so this week has been kind of insane, and will continue to be insane, but I was like, can't stay up super late tonight. This isn't going to be a super long session because it's late at night and I need to get some decent sleep and stuff for tomorrow, but I just kind of felt like doing some late night chilling to escape from it all. And I'm also really into like what's going on with the story here, and I actually really want to see what happens in this area, quite frankly. So I did do some grinding since before. Typically, that was just in the forest and stuff. So if I have a look-see at our levels here, we're now on level 25. I think we were like level 21 before or something like that. And we have some more gold as well from all that forest grinding and stuff. And from that same forest grinding, we also have a bunch of SP that was obtained, as well as like some new nodes, I think, where I don't know which one was which. I think this one was a new one that I unlocked, which is for like downing enemies with a boost strike. I know that I got a new one for Shion that was for downing like 20 flying enemies with a boost strike or something like that. But yeah, good luck with the university stuff, by the way. I appreciate it, Guzma. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a little bit hectic right now, everything that's been going on. I wanted to get some university stuff for a different one of my classes done tonight, and because I thought that my astronomy class had quizzes every Wednesday. Turns out it alternates between Monday and Wednesday, and with today being Monday, it seems like it was today, so I had to like read up on a bunch of astronomy stuff and get this quiz done that I just did a little bit ago. I was playing some Smash with Carvia earlier for the first time in a while, which was interesting. I don't think I won a single game though, quite frankly, which sounds about right. Was this a new one that was unlocked? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I unlocked this one, which is like get his leg proficiency up there or something like that. So like some new things are unlocked as well. But yeah, life's just well, it's certainly something right now, and it's not just with university itself. It's more stuff than that, but I don't know if now is the best time to get into it. So I guess we'll look at what things we can use our SP on. This is elemental attack, and I guess we have like fire stuff for things. Sure, we'll get this. That's a new aerial attack, and then this is increased counter attack damage. Sure, and that makes that thing done. So this is a new one that we got here. This would be like resistance there. A rending flash, a blazing sword attack that leads into a raging string of thrust, inflicts self-damage when used. Interesting. Increases defense and elemental defense when near death. Everything shreds us anyway if we're near death. Restores AG when critical hits. I don't know how often that is. Let me HP charged in exchange for greater damage double, also the cost of more HP consumed. I guess we'll unlock some things here. Do we have enough for everything? Almost, not quite. But yeah, I appreciate that, Guzma. It's basically just like continuation on of like complex family stuff of sorting things out is most of what's going on here. Oh yeah, there's the meal thingamabob. That was also done. So this gives more penetration, this gives more resistance, that gives more elemental attack, that gives more regular attack and such. Our casting mobility is pretty good. I thought we already had it on her. No, that was art casting resilience. I must be getting confused with a Rinwell. What I must be doing. Yeah, move around while casting arts. That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good there. Sure, we'll work on this one and get this one done, and then that gives us more attack. Sure. Sure, we can do that. For Rinwell over here, I still haven't done like any of the nodes and like any of the DLC ones or anything like that. When it comes to these, there's the whole double jump thing. Boost gauge add upon defeating an enemy. Increases amount of boost gauge add when downing an enemy with a boost attack that matches their trait. Increases boost gauge when a battle begins. Sure, we'll get things here. And then that gives us elemental defense, apparently. Sure. Sure, I guess. And then law. I am the law. There's defense and there's resistance. So there's some things there. Increased awakening attack. Isn't he in awakening a whole bunch? I know that he's in overlimit a whole bunch. Is your awakening overlimit? Is there a trigger overlimit while awakened? Awakening chain bonus. Mid-air evasion. Mid-air evasion is probably a pretty good one to get there. Sure, we'll get the stuff here, and then we just get the defense up. This is what we can do. Let's see here. Further increase attack and elemental attack while awakened. Sure, we'll do that. And easier awakening overlimit. Sure, we can do that. So there's those assigned and such. There's those all done with. And then I guess we'll head back to the place and then a thing will immediately happen? I suppose? I was just kind of exploring around again, which is why we're in Cyslodia. So it was coming back here and a thing was supposed to happen. We were supposed to warn the Lord that, hey, there's a crazy conspiracy going on here. People are turning like metallic and stuff. It's something weird in their food and you better do something about it. How glad I am to see you. Why? What's up? I have something to give Kisara, but she's a little hard to reach. So if you wouldn't mind, Oh, right, because you'd have to approach the palace to see her. Sure, we'll see it gets to her somehow. Thanks, I really appreciate it. As for the big plan, just wait for Zara. She'll deliver a message when it's time. Got it. I'll make sure to prepare in the meantime. Sorry to keep adding to your plate. Got old bracelet. Also, does the audio seem okay? It seems fine on OBS, but when I was doing like grinding recently, I had it turned down. Yeah, it's still turned down a bit in the volume mixer, so I'll turn it up to like there-ish. Something like that. Let me know if that's too loud, if it's too quiet, or what's going on. Because I think it's still a notch lower than we'd normally be at. I'm fairly certain.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
What is this here? Is this just, do you need anything? What is this place? Sufficient, I guess I never checked this before. Capital of Elda Menancia. Beautiful, verdant, peaceful city full of life. Its most beautiful landmark is the Otalina Palace, the manor of Lord Dohalim. His policies have ensured that we can live our lives free of oppression. Do you need anything else? Seems very bustling here. Sure is. It's what set this city apart. We're still technically slaves, but we get paid fairly for our work. So everybody's happy to work. The marketplace is booming, and worries about where our food or lodgings come from are a thing of the past. It's all a result of Lord Dohalim's reforms. Now then, do you need anything else? So anywhere we could rest? You must be tired after so long on the road. Go up this road by me and find it in straight to your right. They've always got a Barker girl up front, so it should be hard to miss. Beds there are great. Highly recommend staying there at least once. I'm good, thanks. Because I never did that before, and that's what the green is. So it wants me to go there for that one thing, and the side quest thing is over here. I think that while I was doing stuff off camera and grinding and occasionally getting materials from the ranch, that I got the materials I needed to give to Mr. Dudo here for a recipe. I'm fairly certain. But hello, depressed line. Yeah, the palace is really, really beautiful. I'll definitely give it that. Well, it's about time. Okay, so I need you to follow this recipe here and cook me a beef stew right away. Why are you making me cook again? Can't wait to see how this turns out, Alphen. So we'll get a new recipe here. Come on, isn't the stew ready yet?
Right.
Don't know what we're cooking on out here. Sorry, Law. It says here I have to let it simmer for 5 hours.
No way.
5 hours? That beef would have tasted perfectly fine if we just grilled it up real quick.
I don't believe
If that's how you're going to act, boy, then you can forget about having any. Well then.
Great.
It's nighttime now. Alright, looks like it's done now.
Very nice.
Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now, to see how it tastes.
What?
Oh, this is rubbish. You call yourself a chef? Absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is a golden age of cooking we live in.
Guess.
Doesn't really tell us anything about how it actually tastes, I'll say. I feel like his reaction is even more dramatic than last time. Oh well, why don't you try some next, Law?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll have some. Holy crap, this meat is so tender, I feel like it's gonna melt right in my mouth. And the sauce is so rich and packed with the taste of the meat and veggies. Gives the whole an unbelievably deep flavor.
Is that?
These veggies too, they're so meaty and tasty just the way they are. They make for a really nice complimentary side dish.
This is bad.
Whoever came up with
Real
this meal
bad.
really thought every dish through. I can see why the palace would serve it. You know, Gordeno, you could take a page out of Law's book when it comes to actually explaining how something tastes.
Ah!
You people don't understand anything. All that boy does is flap his jaws. Listen, you uncultured oaf. Flavor is something you express with your whole body. No, your very soul. Were you watching that? Did you see how I moved? With every fiber of my being? Open your eyes wide and burn this next sight into your brain. Ready? Absolutely.
That's great.
I get it. I was wrong. No need to get all worked up about it.
Yes.
Putting that aside, my palate and stomach are completely and utterly satisfied. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Gourmet Saga, Palace Delicacy. We got the beef stew recipe. Oh my goodness, is it gonna stay night out?
Man, that
Oh
was
my goodness, it is.
amazing!
It
No wonder
literally
the
took all
old man
day.
was so gung-ho about it.
It's literally
See?
nighttime now.
What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
It literally turned into nighttime. Wow. That's certainly something, isn't it? There aren't other side quest thingamabobs for me to do here, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like. Doesn't seem like. We should be pretty A-okay. I guess we'll go to the palace. It's nighttime now. We're a little bit late now. They probably waited all day for us to come over here after that cooking.
Oh, good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dana. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just
Wait
wait
to
for
visit
things to
inn
kick
until
off.
Miguel contacts you. Okay.
Looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Okay. Hello, lad, sir. You fool, nobody expects a surprise attack from the hero of darkness. I most certainly did not expect. I can't jump over these plants. I want a refund. I want a refund immediately. Hope you're doing well today, though. And that all is merry in the world. Can I jump? I can jump over this, though. I guess we stay at the inn, and then we get contacted, and then things happen, and then story stuff, or something or other. Something like that. Hi, friend.
Oh, it's Zare.
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Dear pesky plumbers,
Aw,
I've trapped the
she
princess
left.
in one of my many Koopa hotels.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again.
Such a cheerful inn tune.
Well, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
What angle is the Lord gonna take?
That depends on
question.
Miguel. Let's hurry to the quarry.
To the quarry we go. Yeah, doing good. Your wisdom teeth are just starting to grow in. Oh, that sounds fun in the sun. Mine have like been in far for a while, and I know that, you know, it's very common here to get wisdom teeth removed. I think it's way less common in Europe, if I recall. But like here in North America, at least in like the States and Canada, it's supposed to be a pretty common thing to get them removed. I figure like I'm not gonna go out of my way to get mine removed unless they actually start causing me issues. So, are we going this way? I could probably just like fast travel and see exactly where the heck it is here. Okay.
Next petition, step forward.
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Miguel? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Wait.
Stay back, Your Excellency. It's too dangerous.
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelzelik. I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a Danon medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara, this man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
What's behind door number 1? It's a brand new car! I mean, it's Razum Quarry. Okay, maybe it's not a brand new car. Would've been cool if it was a brand new car.
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe. Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
You befriended Kisara. Okay, yeah, so she's a party member now. Kisara's guard ignition. Instead of evading, Kisara prefers to guard with her shield, and she can even trigger some arts while guarding. Successfully guarding raises her morale, making any arts unleashed while guarding and resulting combos stronger and harder to block. So her evade button is just replaced with like the guard button? Or something like that? Is that what you're telling me here?
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman. Our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
Poor Law. Poor Dudo. I see there's another conversation there. But yeah, Lance had to look them up because you know nothing about them other than people get them removed. Hoping they grow in public because you don't want to get them removed. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. So things get spicy here in this dungeon. And yeah, animation and sound design. This is a very bootyful game, just in general. It is very, very bootyful. But now that we have our 5th party member, let's see here. Let's see outfits now that we have our party member numero 5. So, costume. Let's see here. Also, I looked up the freaking Steam store for this game. Turns out there is actually way more freaking microtransaction freaking things that you can get even in the Steam version. And apparently each of these sets are like, if you don't get the Ultimate Edition, apparently each of these sets are like individual things that you can buy in the freaking Steam store, apparently. That one looks pretty alright. Sarah's attire prior to enlisting in Eldam and NC Guard back when she was looking after orphans during times for her homeland. Sure. And then there's these things, I guess. And then it'll come with sunglasses. I'm tempted. I am tempted. I am tempted to do that, actually. Maybe. From Tekken, huh? Normally it's like that. I don't know. Sure, that, I guess. Weapon skin. Old guard shield. Sure, that, I guess, or something. So let's go ahead and support member. Oh, and I also need to change it away from like auto back to manual again. I had it in auto when I was grinding. Boost gauge full of shield strike that heart enemies charge and downs them. Support. I'm gonna put you in over law right now. Hogs raiding with a party of 2. I appreciate the raid there, Hogs. How did Assassin's Creed Revelations go? Which is what I believe you are streaming. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh? That's so Guzma. Oh, there's a lot of flying Dudos.
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
So here's where the big twist is coming up, I guess. Is right over there.
This area right here is where the real Heart of Darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris still hangs in the air. But at least now the Danans of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim. We would never have come so far if it wasn't for you.
Magal, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
But yeah, it was Revelations. It went great. Finally 100% to the entire Ezio collection now. That sounds like a journey and a half. God, thing sure hits hard when it charges at you.
Wow.
Let me see if I can help. I'll drive it back with this great shield tutorial time. For how she works. Alright, Kisara's boost attack. Fierce Guardian. Kisara sticks her giant shield into the earth to attack the enemy and protect allies. If it hits an enemy, it'll down them and weaken any subsequent charge attacks. This move also boosts all allies' defense and elemental defense. I'll turn this back on. Hello, Twitch boy Jamaica. Yeah, is he someone that we can trust? Let's find out. I hope so, but we shall see. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned out to be a baddie and this was an ambush or something, but press LT and that's perform a boost strike with a party member who's not participating in the current battle. Okay. So yeah, we can switch to Law there. You're charging enemy twice with Kisara's boost attack first the corresponding. Oh, gosh darn it. Has to be when you're charging, okay. Yeah, so we can still call on Law. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, when are you gonna charge? What? Right there. Wait, how's the game go? We only just started up this stream. So, we're figuring things out here. Just got a new party member. I'm intrigued by the, story that's going on here. Dang it. At least we don't take damage in this tutorial here, but, come on, charge. This is the charge. Okay, there we go. That's the thing. Okay. That's not charge. That one over there is a charge. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Success. We did the tutorial. Kisara's boost attack. Fierce Guardian. When boars and other enemies try to charge you, call on Kisara. Her boost attack stops charging attacks dead in their tracks and weakens any subsequent attempts. Interesting. Interesting. So now we actually fight them, I believe. But interestingly enough, you can actually switch around party members in the middle of battle. Oh, I will keep it in mind. I will keep that in mind. You charge there. I couldn't exactly get Kisara over for that. Got over limit on shield there. I looked up some of the voice actors for this game that I recognize from some other places, and I realized that Shield here has the same voice actor as Celica from Fire Emblem Echoes. And like, I thought I recognized it before, and now it suddenly makes sense where I recognize it from. Also, is the audio leveling okay? Should the game sound be turned down, turned up, or anything like that? What are things seeming like? Because I don't want to be like difficult to hear or anything like that. Can I block the jump? Maybe not? I don't know. I don't know. But it's interesting. Oh yeah, we should look at Kisara's freaking thingamabobs here. Unbreakable Wall. Speeds up the rate of HE recovery. So here's the DLC ones. There's the freaking day one DLC ones. You want to know the math on all the microtransactions in this game? Let's have someone die, can bring another primary to replacement if you want to save healing items. Sounds good to do. That sounds very good there. But anyway, I recently had a look at all the day one DLC for this game, and I did the math of how much it actually costs to buy all of Tales of Arise here in the land of Canada. So my math, if I scroll up in the Bandai Namco channel, let's see here. So if you, it is a little loud, I can turn it down like a notch in the volume mixer, is what I can do. From, oh, it's at 2 right now. Did it go down? I'll turn it down within OBS. Like, is this better? Is this a bit better? I might not be able to notice too much difference. Let me know if it can be turned down anymore. So, when it comes to this game, here in the land of Canada, it's $80 for the standard edition of the game, and $147 for the ultimate edition of the game. And there is a lot of things that you can buy in the Steam store that are all day one DLC in this game. And I first started out by including the ones that were in the Ultimate Edition first and foremost, like what's already included in it. There was the Premium Costume Pack for $20, which is in the Ultimate Edition. There's the Warring States Outfit Triple Pack Male, which is $6.99, which is part of the Ultimate Edition. Warring States Outfit Triple Pack Female, $6.99, which is in the Ultimate Edition. And then same for like School Life Male, School Life Female, Beach Time Male, Beach Time Female, each of which are $6.99 for like a set of costumes for 3 characters. There's the Collaboration Costume Pack, which is $6.99. That's part of the Ultimate Edition. There's the Premium Travel Pack. That's part of the Ultimate Edition, which is the 50% off the Goldsmith. The amount of materials you need for forging is only 1 of each. Amount of ingredients you need for cooking each thing is only 1 of each. You silly doggy. 30% off General Store and all cooking effects last twice as long. Would you like to lay here instead? That would you like? And that's another $6.99 thing if you don't have the Ultimate Edition or Special Edition. I don't know what's all in the Special Edition. Here we go. There's my Jenga Tower of binders over there. Yeah, she's quite content. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah. Hey. And there's a Premium Item Pack, which is $6.99. That's part of the Ultimate Edition, which is 10% off the General Store, 20% more experience, 20% more SP, which are just like the permanent buffs, and 100,000 gold and gives a bunch of consumables and stuff. Those are all the things that are included in the Ultimate Edition that are otherwise all like $6.99 otherwise, that you would buy otherwise, apart from the Premium Costume Pack, which is apparently $20, whatever that is. The most expensive DLC item here is the Tales Series Battle BGM Pack. A pack of Legacy Tales game battle BGMs that you can set as the normal battle music, which is $45. You have to pay $45 for the privilege of changing the battle music to stuff from other Tales games. And I counted up the tracks. I believe it was like 13 or something like that included in that pack, which is roughly $3 per track that you can load up on YouTube for free. Like, you can literally just play it on YouTube while turning off the in-game music and do it for free of these OSTs that have been out for like years. But apparently it's $45 for like part of the settings. The setting that lets you change the standard battle music. That setting is locked behind a $45 paywall, essentially. But yeah, imagine having to pay for all their optional costumes posters made by the Dragon Quest XI gang. Yeah, it's not the best of situations. And then there's a whole bunch of other packs. There's the Growth Boost pack, which is another $6.99, which gives you double EXP, double SP, double combat points until the end of time. So it literally just saves you more time, is what it is, because you have to do like less grinding, essentially, if you do want to be grinding. It literally just doubles your rate of growth for $6.99. Pull out the wallet cheat code for $6.99, and then you'll just like you'll just grow twice as fast. There's the Relief Support Pack, which is another $6.99, which increases the consumables that you can carry from 15 to 99. So we're stuck at things like max of 15 apple gel, 15 orange gel, all that stuff. It's stuck at 15 unless you pay the credit card cheat code $6.99 to bring it up to 99, which also gives apparently it increases everyone's max HP by 1,000, increases your max CP by 100, and gives you a bunch of consumables. There's a starter pack, which reduces another $6.99, which reduces the cost of every art that uses CP by 20%. It gives you plus 5 level ups, gives you 1,000 SP, gives you freaking 100,000 gold. And then there's a whole bunch of individual packs where there's like 100,000 gold, which is a DLC of its own. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 100,000 gold 1, 100,000 gold 2, so you can get up to 4 of them that are $2.50 each, apparently. You can get plus 10 level ups, which there's 1 and 2 of. Those are each $3.99, $4. You can do that to gain 20 levels total, I guess, if you pay $8. And then there's plus 5 level up, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which are $2.50 each. So I guess in total you can pay for like 30 level ups, it seems like. Which means, if you want to buy everything that this game has to offer off of the standard edition, it costs you $256.66 Canadian before tax. And if you do it with the Ultimate Edition, it's $240.35. So buying the Ultimate Edition, if you buy everything, saves you like $15 off of like over $250 before tax. So you know, there's that. So I put a bunch of comparisons in the Bandai Namco channel and Discord server, saying that means that Tales of Arise costs more than my main monitor here. Tales of Arise costs more than my capture card. Arise costs more than my freaking fancy schmancy Wi-Fi controlled light there that's currently projecting on me. That was like a freaking $200 light. Arise easily costs probably like 2 of my stream deck. Costs like these cameras that I use for myself and Doggycam. Tales of Arise costs like 5 of those for the whole thing. For 3 of them, I could probably buy another RTX 3070. And about 7 or 8 full copies of Tales of Arise is probably about roughly the market value of my car. So there's that. But yeah, if only this game was like Dragon Quest XI, where if you want the costumes, you just play the game. Yeah, I wish. There are some costumes that you can get by playing the game, but it seems like they're all recolors rather than like new original stuff added by the freaking day 1 DLC that's like $6.99 each. Which is like really, really gross. I'm really, really liking this game so far as a game, but oh my goodness, it is some of the most gross monetization I have seen in a video game. Like, I was saying in the Discord server, it's probably the 3rd most gross monetization I've seen in any game. The 2nd most gross is probably Pokemon Home. The 1st most gross is probably Atari's crowdfunding for Roller Coaster Tycoon on the Switch. Also, does the game audio seem okay now? But yeah, it's fine now. Oh, sorry, I guess I didn't notice that earlier. Attack plus 10, boost from enemy defeats, guard mobility, increased guarding effects, easier overload. This seems like a good one to get a bunch of things in. So I did a trophy guide for this. If you got the standard edition, it'll take 70 to 100 hours to 100% the game. But for the ultimate edition, it would take 50 to 70 hours, so that's something. And the ultimate edition just gives you like plus 20% to experience and SP. If you have to pay an additional $6.99 on top of the Ultimate Edition if you want to double your EXP and freaking SP. So there's that. Unbreakable wall. Interesting. Guess we may as well redeem nodes here. So we may as well do. Sure, we'll do all the things, and then bada bing bada boom, there's more of fans and stuff. So, you know, there's that. Party formation can change with characters will fight in combat as well as those who wish to control. Their position determines what to press to trigger their boost attack. Press LB or RB during combat to change who you control. And they can change battle control. Semi-auto automatically moves around until an attack range. Manual full character control. Yeah. That whole situation.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I'm sure it will. Also, I'm going to, I'm used to lobbying at the bottom, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, sure. But yeah, so I guess we'll be on our merry way over here. But it's weird because you never would have thought a Tales game would be as pay to win as this. This is, very startling. The whole theme with the store in this. Look at that smoke. Guess we'll have to run straight through it. No, don't. The smoke is alarmingly thick. It's unhealthy, much like someone we may know. So what are you saying? We just wait it out until it dissipates?
All right.
No, we won't have to do that. It's a good time to put some of my guardsman training to use. So this is gonna be your field skill. Seems like Kisara's arts can purify poisonous clouds of smoke that block a path. Do so, approach the smoke and press that to do CP. Purify, huh? Interesting.
I didn't know you could use arts like that.
Welcome back,
Yeah,
Kuzma.
but still, what's with that smoke and these Zoogles around here?
You're an interesting looking dudo there, aren't you?
I noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever you need to use it, just like Shion and her gun.
Does it use the same Renin transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin technology that prevents Danins from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm just being honest. It's not normal.
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elda Menancia truly has transformed and evolved from the sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why I...
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
Hello. Well, gosh darn it, I didn't actually want to fight these guys, but whatever. Hello, Dexter Hawk. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, the main cutscene lip syncing seems to be set up like for the Japanese voices, but for those lesser cutscenes, it just seems to be like blah 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 blah. That almost certainly wouldn't even work with Japanese either. I'm not sure that those like lesser cutscenes with the panels would work for like any language because it seems like it's just like a loop of mouth movement rather than actually being set up for any language as far as I can tell. Like, the main big cutscenes of this game seem like they're almost certainly set up for, you know, Japanese voices. Like, they've got to be. Like, the mouth movement isn't clear ways where it's like, okay, this doesn't line up with English, but it's got to line up with Japanese, right? Surely. But the freaking cutscenes that are just the panels is just like that blah 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 blah, which I guess is probably because of like how many cutscenes are in this game. We got a thingamabob.
Is
that the spirit vessel I'm looking at there? Right, you are. Make the energy extraction easier. There's a crusher at the base of it that grounds rocks into fine pieces. And oh my goodness, that, like, I have the game in front of me along my main monitor, but I also have OBS on my right. That's like, you know, my streaming software. That's what you're seeing. So I'm seeing the same screen on like the right side out of the corner of my eye, which usually isn't that big a deal. But oh my goodness, that rapid flashing that's right to the bottom left of the nameplate Magal that I'm constantly seeing out of like the right corner of my eye. It is so distracting and weird looking. Like even in front of me, it's a bit weird, that spot. Back in the day, it wasn't uncommon for people to accidentally fall inside. Yes, but now that nobody is forced to do that sort of hard labor anymore, such accidents are rare these days, and thankfully so. Things are better than they used to be here. So I guess that's just the thingamabob there. But yeah, Guzma's still going strong on moderate without cheats. We can do that, but basically you can do hard mode with cheats or mode. Yeah, with our extra freaking experience and SP that we've gotten from the Ultimate Edition thing we're about. How do I get over there? I'm gonna go though, don't want to be spoiled too much. Have fun, everyone. That's understandable there. Hope you have a good rest of the night there, Hawks.
Or so they tell me. Probably
So-
for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
So let's see here. Purified. Consider it purified. I just want to see if there's like treasure over here. Treasure. Bought the Ultimate Edition every DLC. Should you feel bad? Did you get into the stream as I was listing out every DLC in this game and how much it adds up to after I did the math a couple days ago? Or did you get in like right after we did that? Like was when you said hi? Well, actually when you got in here, you didn't hear that part because you might have just missed our calculation of what the total cost is. And like, my goodness gracious, it's well, it's certainly something. So we've kind of put into perspective exactly how much that is as of a smidge ago. So so I assume that's around 115 euros. Here in Canadian dollar, it's about 250 Canadian dollars, which sounds about right for how that translates from euros. But yeah, Guzman bought the collector's edition, but it didn't ship in yet, so they sent you a free code to play the game on day one. That's good, at least. Like, that's good customer service there. Like, oh,
Hey,
there's
look
like
at
some
that
shipping
enemy.
problems.
It's shining.
That enemy is shining. Oh, so we get like extra stuff from fighting you or something like that. I've seen some of the shining ones when I was grinding in the forest and stuff. I did see some stuff about that. I'll try not to spend too much HP in these battles. I'm sure they are vicious. I'm sure they are. If we get the chance to do like a strike attack, I should be doing the Kisara one because we can see animations we haven't seen yet. But anyway, Dexter, how have you been enjoying this game so far? And how far are you? Are you further in than me? Are you later? Let's see a Kisara one.
And I'll stop your life!
Well, I'll stop your movement and I'll stop your
This should
life,
come in
says
handy
Law.
when crafting weapons.
Wow. My goodness. Chill, Law. Oh, man. Too bad you missed the first streams of this game, unfortunately. But here we are now. Might have fallen asleep. Straight up. How the heck do we... There's the ladder over here. Is the thing. Should I want to give more stuff to craft weapons, you believe? So I should go after them when I get the chance. Almost at the end. Okay, so you're like far in. You're way far in there. It was just chamomile. What? No! I was thinking, what if I could make that jump over there? How crazy would that be? Where the heck am I going here? This way, maybe? Maybe around this way? Yeah. Seems like this is probably the right path. Or something like that. Here, let's go ahead and purify this. But yeah. Without spoilers, it's a Tales of game, I've heard. The only other Tales of game that I've played was Tales of Vesperia earlier this year. We started playing this. It is possible that after this, we might play some other ones in the series, along with like some fellow friendos for like a multiplayer playthrough in co-op. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Than I expected.
Is this the right
But
way?
yeah.
Yeah. You'll find
But
some
yeah.
metal scap.
What was it that it could be halfway through? Wait.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I can still see the deleted message. Without spoilers, if the Tales of game almost at the end could mean halfway through. I don't think that's very spoilery.
Be careful, everyone.
I don't think that's spoilery. I don't think that message needed to be deleted. It's kind of like saying a similar thing with like Xenoblade Chronicles for like another JRPG that I play, where it's like almost at the end. It could also mean like halfway through. Who knows? Like that doesn't really seem like very spoilery to say. So I don't think that message exactly needed to be deleted there. Let's see these things here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Getting to enjoy some new animations here. Well, how about you don't do that thing? How about you don't be doing that thing there? You are so rude. You are so incredibly rude, Mr. Dudo. Neat. Well.
Hey!
Yeah, so right ahead over here.
Quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
We're about to be real lucky, huh? Purify. Yeah, I think you knew that too and didn't want to get spoiled yourself in case that was the thing. Dang it, this is actually the wrong way. I'll fight these guys anyway, but
Little help.
whatever. Whatever. Commenting in Dragon Quest where the game supposedly ends only to be halfway through. Yeah, there's a lot of JRPGs out there where it's like Are we nearly through? Is it only halfway done? Who knows? Ow. Freaking rude. Freaking rude. Ow. Dang, I shouldn't have done the thing into that. So let's see this here. So then you do that and press down and then, okay. Interesting. So that's just how you use the boost strikes of those who aren't currently in there. Is the thing. Sure. That was probably a waste doing that one there. I should have done one of the other boosts, but whatever. Neat. Yeah, it seems like the perfect dodge window is pretty generous, but if you're doing an attack, it like locks you into that attack and then you're screwed, so you can't commit to like too many attacks at once. Is what I can tell here.
Everyone hanging in there?
Look at all the things that we got. Because look, we got the full thing, that blue thing under the map there. Topaz mail. Who gets that? Is it our newest character? Nope. Topaz mail. Topaz mail. There we go. But yeah, yeah, almost every JRPG is like, hey, I'm done, game. Congrats, you beat the tutorial. Yeah, I can attribute that to a lot of games that I've played.
You want alert for your
sure.
brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Guess we'll drop down.
Right.
Mr. Lordman is definitely very trusting. Whose treasure? Oh yeah, I stocked up on orange shells. It's a thing that I did. Every JRPG game always has this major twist. That's the rule. It's a JRPG. It has to do that. Here's what RPGs want to settle with that, because even if they did try that, you know it's a fake out because they almost always came on multiple. It's just, oh yeah, being super large there. Gosh darn it, I should have done so many of those there. Whoops. Moving it back. Can I not damage you? Well, gosh darn it, I wasted that. Wait, we got the strike actually, so maybe we didn't. The animations in this game are so dang good. My goodness, the animations are good. Oh, and I just noticed the bottom left, or the bottom right, sorry. Apparently, I forgot what the hell left is. The bottom right there, where it shows all the health bars, it showed Law's health bar despite him not being like active in combat. I guess if you really did want to like switch somebody else in.
Is this a joke?
Is this a joke? What do you mean, is this a joke? Is it because we're like kind of over leveled for it or something like that? Sure, we can do that. Yeah, to delete that guy. I'm gonna go after you. And maybe I should save my boost from here in case there's like a boss bit at the end. Like, there's gotta be a boss bit at the end, right? I'll riot if there isn't. Something. Oh, we didn't get the perfect dodge there. Didn't get it there. Mr. RPG's kill multiple discs makes this game feel absolutely colossal. I've never actually played a game on multiple discs unless you count like the original Roller Coaster Tycoon games installing expansion packs on discs. Unless you count that. But like, you know, I never owned like a PlayStation.
Barely a blip
Like,
on
I
the
didn't own a
radar.
PlayStation 1. Correction, I owned a PlayStation 2, but I never really played RPGs. So like, I never really had that kind of experience. Play old Tales of games, really want you to play Tales of Fantasia. If we did wind up playing other ones after this, it would probably be the ones on Steam first and foremost to do like Steam online multiplayer kind of stuff along with friendos. Is the thing, because I played Tales of Vesperia on my own. This game I have to play on my own because it's a freaking, there isn't even remote play or anything like that. But the other ones on Steam apparently have
Looks like
Steam
we've
remote
arrived.
play and co-op and stuff like
This
that
is the way
too.
to the medical facility, right?
Probably one of those.
You'll see. Let's keep going.
That's the ultimate Build-A-Bear that's through there. That's what he's gonna show us. The ultimate Build-A-Bear workshop. But yeah. Yeah, and freaking Guzma already gifted me Symphonia. So if there's like the biggest chance of one after this, it'd probably be like Symphonia. And I had like some stresses playing Vesperia with like some of its older, not so good kind of gameplay elements, giving me some frustration sometimes. So I'd worry about something even older with Symphonia. But if I'm playing a game with other people that I'm like in a voice call with and playing together with, like that can very much help the fun factor. So I'd probably be able to go through that if I'm doing it with other people. If I was on my own, I don't think I could start Symphonia. Probably not. But with some other people, I could probably do it. So we'll see. We shall see.